The Prophet's Warning and the Gilneas Brigade. On the eve days of the Third War, under a clear night sky, King Gen Greymane beheld his realm upon his high terrace. From the shadow of his great wall there came a dark raven on a cold wind. It perched beside the proud king, and in a flash of green, its likeness became that of a hooded man. King Gen was nigh to hurl the sorceress intruder from the balcony when the latter knelt and begged forgiveness. He would not give his name, instead trusting upon the king prophecies of doom. He spoke of the northern plague, of the savage orcs, of demons and living dead, and the return of a most ancient evil. He told the king to flee west, to the uncharted lands of Kalimdor. Laughter was the king's response. "Flight is a craven's course," he answered. "Look to my wall, and do not marvel at the strength of its stone, rather of the men who guard its ramparts. Gilnean men, hard as iron, brave like lions. Go, tell them that their home is not worth defending. Tell them to make refugees of their wives, beggars of their children. Go! There you shall find Gilneas' answer." The prophet bowed and left the way he came. Yet, as the months drew on, each of the stranger's prophecies turned to reality. First, the return of the orcs, then the coming of the plague. When word spread that the populous city of Stratholme had been put to the torch, King Gen tightened his resolve and sealed his gates to all outsiders. There were those in the king's council who protested at his edict. Chief of these dissidents was the crown prince himself, Liam, who brought the news of Lady Jaina Proudmoore gathering the survivors of Lordaeron and sailing west to Kalimdor. He petitioned for his royal father to send an honor guard to escort the defenseless refugees, but the king refused on account that any pestilence borne by the Lordaeronians risked spreading back to Gilneas. Left with no other choice, Prince Liam went to find support among the lords of Gilneas of his own accord. Few shared his views, but of these, Lord Darius Ravenwood and Lord Gerald of Gelnor were the most influential. While Lord Ravenwood readied a fleet in secret, Gerald assembled a force of stout Gelnorian dwarves and men to volunteer as the promised defenders. Thus was the Gilneas Brigade born, named by Prince Liam with full honors on the Gilnean shores. By the time King Gen uncovered the plot, the ships, the soldiers, and their supplies were far past the horizon. Harsh punishment fell upon all the plotters, the crown prince included, but the warriors still found their way into the service of Jaina Proudmoore. At her side, they are said to remain loyal until the bitter end.